Okay, everyone. How are you all? All good? Okay. So the motive of this video is that I had uploaded a question as a short in my on my YouTube. So it was a J Advanced previous year question. So now we are going to see the solution of that question. Okay. Let's move forward to the solution. So the question is that at time t equals to 0, disk of radius 1 meter starts to roll without slipping. So the disk is rolling without slipping. Okay. So that is clear. So if you have any idea, if you have little bit idea about rolling without slipping, so you know that the contact point must be at rest. So V equals to omega R. That is the concept of rolling without slipping. Okay. Angular acceleration is given 2 by 3 radian per second square. Small stone is stuck to the disk. At t equals to 0, the stone, the contact point, it is at the contact point. The stone is at the contact point here at t equals to 0. Okay. Later at time t equals to root pi second. So at root pi second, the stone detaches itself and flies off tangentially. The maximum height reached by the stone measured from the plane is half plus x by 10. Then the value of x. Okay, let's see. So here is the diagram. This is the contact point. At t equals to root pi second, how much angle the disk would rotate? So it is given as half alpha t square. I've written it here already. Okay, so angle would be half alpha t square. By calculation we are getting 60 degrees the angle of rotation. So let's draw the diagram at that case. So from the initial point, the stone would be somewhere here. At t equals to root pi only, it is getting detached. So at that, this angle is 60 degree. So if I make a parallel line, so velocity would be somewhere here. V equals to, this is the tangential velocity omega x. Got it? And this angle would also be how much? 60 degree. Clear. Now from here the detachment happens. So when the detachment would happen from here, the particle would make a parabolic trajectory like this, right? It has a velocity, it is traveling at some angle 60 degree, so it would fly off tangentially. That's how the mud, the mud from the rear wheel of the bike flies off from the bike, from the wheel, right? Okay, so V equals to omega x. One more velocity it would have, but that would be in the forward direction. This velocity of center of mass. So this velocity would also be velocity of center of mass due to translational motion. A rolling motion is a combination of what? Translational motion as well as a rotational motion. So, but luckily that is not going to be usefully used here because we just have to calculate the velocity responsible to take it upward. So at this point, there is a velocity component that is vertically upward. That would be V sine 60. So V root 3 by 2. Okay. So V, let's calculate V equals to omega x. So omega at this point, omega would be alpha into t. Okay. Omega equals to omega naught alpha into t. So 2 by 3 root pi and radius is 1 meter. So into 1. So 2 root pi by 3 is the velocity. Now we have to calculate this total distance. So from this plane, from this parallel line, we can assume the distance is h max and below it the distance is d. So see here in this triangle, sorry, in this one diagram, we'll get that this is the radius. So this one would be r cos 60 degree and again total is the radius. So what about d? So from there we'll get the value of d equals to r minus r cos 60 degree. So on calculation it would come out to be r by 2, that is 1 by 2 meter. Okay, so d equals to 1 by 2. Now from here Which velocity is responsible to take it upward? Perpendicular velocity. So perpendicular velocity v root 3 by 2, v value is given. So h max, it's a projectile equation from here. So we can apply directly the projectile equation from here. So what is the h max of the projectile? Vertical velocity square by 2g. So vertical velocity square v root 3 by 2. So 2 root pi by 3. Okay. V root 3 by 2 whole square. V square by 2g. So on calculation, it should be pi by 60. Okay. It is going to be pi by 60. Now, according to the question, they have given that maximum distance is how much? Half plus x by 10. So h max, h would be how much? H max plus d by plus d. So h max is d is 1 by 2. H max is pi by 60. So if you compare it 1 by 2 plus x by 10, you will get that x equals to pi by 6. And pi by 6, 3.14 by 6. So around 0.52. And that is the answer of this question. Okay. I hope you like this question. Very interesting question here. It was a combination of pure rolling projectile together, right? Okay.